Income tax something that attracts everyone's attention as it deals with your hard-earned money. Around this time of the year, everyone starts starving to save some tax. So let's get into today's topic. Keep watching the video till end as most critical information come at the end. It is common knowledge that the income tax on income of 10 lakh rupees in individual status are liable to make payment of income tax of 117,000 rupees. But, if you plan well, you need not pay any income tax on your individual income of 10 lakh rupees. The government, in order to boost savings and provide tax respite, has legislated a number of exemptions under different heads for the benefit of the individual assessees. Although the basic exemption limit under the Income Tax Act is only Rs. 2.5 lakhs. But by availing the various available exemptions, an individual assessee may pay zero tax up till the income of 10 lakh rupees and thereby save his hard-earned money. Even otherwise, with the help of these deductions and exemptions, one could reduce her tax substantially. The art of saving on income tax is not very difficult, but basic knowledge of income tax is required. Let us see what exemptions can be availed so as to reduce the tax liability of an individual. 1. Standard deduction. If you are a salaried person, you can avail deduction of 50,000 rupees as standard deduction US 16 IA of the Income Tax Act. 2. Deduction under ATC. Any individual can claim exemption under Section ATC of the Income Tax Act, wherein one can claim a maximum of 150,000 rupees by contributing to EPF, PPF, ELSS, NSC etc. or paying LIC premium of self or spouse or children. Payment of tuition fees for 2 children is also exempt under this section. Contribution to PPF is beneficial on 2 counts. Firstly, the interest on PPF is wholly exempt from income tax non-US 10(11) of the Income Tax Act. Secondly, the amount standing in the PPF account cannot be attached by any authority, court. Although the basic exemption limit under the Income Tax Act is only Rs. 2.5 lakhs. Payment of tuition fees for 2 children is also exempt under this section. Contribution to PPF is beneficial on 2 counts. Firstly, the interest on PPF is wholly exempt from income tax non-US 10(11) of the Income Tax Act. Secondly, the amount standing in the PPF account cannot be attached by any authority, court. 3. ATCCD, an additional 50,000 rupees can be claimed as exemption for contribution in the National Pension System (NPS) scheme under Section 8 OCCD 1B of the Income Tax Act. 4. 24B. If an individual has taken a home loan and he repays interest over 2 lakh rupees, then he can claim under Section 24B of income tax up to a maximum amount of 2 lakh rupees from his taxable income. 5. ATD. An exemption of 25,000 rupees can be availed for payment of health insurance premiums for health insurance of self, spouse and children under Section ATD of the Income Tax Act. However, if an individual pays health insurance of his senior citizen parents, an additional exemption of 50,000 rupees can be availed. An individual can claim a preventive health checkup deduction for up to 5,000 rupees per financial year under Section ATD. This preventive health checkup deduction is included within the aforementioned ATD limit of 25,000 rupees for individuals and 50,000 rupees for senior citizens. 6. ATDDB, a further exemption US ATDDB of the Income Tax Act towards medical treatment of certain specified ailments availed for self or a dependent can be availed. The dependent can be spouse, parent or sibling. The exemption is available for medical expenses of Rs. 40,000 per annum. However, in respect of medical expenses of a dependent senior citizen, this exemption is Rs. 100,000. This exemption is over and above the exemption US ATD of the Income Tax Act. 7. ATG. An exemption can be claimed under ATG of the Income Tax Act for donation to organizations registered under Section ATG of Income Tax. Section 80G of the Income Tax Act, 1961 offers income tax deduction to an assessee who makes donations to charitable organizations. This deduction varies based on the receiving organization, which implies that one may avail deduction of 50% or 100% of the amount donated, with or without restriction. Thus, the assessee should manage his financial affairs and invest in such a way that his taxable income comes down below 5 lakh rupees, so that there is no incidence of income tax as mandated in Section 87A of the Income Tax Act. Now, most important point is to concentrate on the catchy financial word here is taxable income of 500,000. Taxable income is not the one that an individual earns in total, it is known as total income or total earnings, wherein, after deducting all available tax rebates mentioned above, 7 rebates, deductions, you get taxable income, on which you are liable to pay tax on that amount, and then percentile tax will be calculated basic on tax bucket. Since in current example, after applying all rebates taxable income has come below 500,000, your tax payable amount comes to 0 and you save tax of Rs. 117,000. So it is important to plan and distribute investment carefully, especially do not over-invest in ATC since cap is 250,000. Now consider the worst scenario where taxable income goes beyond 500,000, you need to pay tax. For an example, if someone has taxable income as 675,000, then tax will be calculated as below. 0 minus 250,000 nil. 250,001 500 5%. 500,001 675,000 10%. Total tax payable stands at 12500 plus 17,500 smiley face, 30,000 per annum, which stands at 2,500 per month as per free 2021-2022 rates. You still save good amount of money because of investment. Here is income tax slab new regime income tax slab rates for free 2020-21. Applicable for all individuals and half. 0 rupees 2.5 lakh rupees nil. 2.5 lakh rupees 3 lakh rupees 5%, tax rebate US 87A is available. 3.00 lakhs, 5 rupees lakhs. 5.00 lakhs 7.5 lakh rupees 10%. 7.5 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees 15%. 10 lakh rupees, Rs. 12.50 lakhs 20%. 12.5 lakh rupees Rs. 15.00 lakhs 25%. Greater than 15 lakh rupees 30%. Hope this clarifies all your doubts. Please comments in case of more queries, we will try to answer. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share so that these important information can reach to someone who need this. Let's spread awareness.